So maybe even the chronophage has a connection to everything. Well, the maybe have what I mean is it seems that even the chronophage actually has, what is that word? A sentient situation. At the beginning, it only had seemed to be a natural disaster that corrects time of flow, but now it appears that the chronophage is a female being that, yes, hungers for time, but for apparently correcting time. Who is the chronophage, or more importantly, who is she? The Anger Me Found the Despair, you were although I only review Eden Zero, even though even that I am being very slow, as this is the last manga I'll probably review, as I've become so bad at that I already am in reviewing that I can no longer do this. Either way, in this one, the gang find Homura naked and wounded, but but they rush to her help. Hopefully, they can actually save her. All the while, Valkyrie says that she is so very proud of Homura having managed to destroy Lady Valkyrie. She is her pride and joy. But meanwhile, back in the ship's control, Witch, Hermito, and Wise all look on as they continue to clash with the Eden's One. Because now, with all of the Orachenses Galactica done, or no, well, yeah, Galactica gone, the only ones left are now Void and the Eden's One. Given the fact that Void is the Eden's One, it's 0 versus 1. And so they begin to clash with Starbringer ships more and more and more. Laguna helps as well, but as the ships violently clashes with guns, it is still not being much equal. Meanwhile, Mother keeps on disappearing, still having a smile on her face though. And Pino mentions that she cannot connect to the Eden Zero, and time literally is moving out, or running out. And even though the beekeepers agree to help, this seems to be useless if they cannot get it to it in time. So Shiki decides to do a risk, and then actually as a clever brick yoke, which is actually quite clever, well not brick yoke, as a clever way to connect many things. He actually uses his warp ability, not this time to run to a different destination, and where he actually managed to get to is Xiao Mei. How he got there is a little bit strange maybe, especially since Xiao Mei's planet all millions seems to always move, but I guess everything he remembers he has met, he can actually get to that. So he gets to Xiao Mei, who greets him. It's good to see you again. Although she does correct that in this world they have never met, but they did meet in the old world. And Xiao Mei knows that because just like Shiki got to this world through the Ethereum and had his memory connected, ergo being connected by those memories of time, Xiao Mei exists outside of universes as well as time, even the planet. So she is one who knows all. And so Shiki asks her, does he know? No, he needs to know where the chronophage is. And he wonders if she knows where it is. And she confirms she does. Shiki does say, though, that he cannot battle for her. And this time she says that is completely fine because Mother's situation is dire. So instead she just says, if you can capture the chronophage and return Mother to her earth form, I'll provide my service as a favor to you. And so Shiki wonders how it comes that Xiao Mei wants to keep Mother around. And then she reveals in a little odd things her origin. As we said before, Xiao Mei and Mother have been connected, and it actually turns out their connection is a little stranger than before, but at the same time, I guess this is a symbolic connection, because according to Xiao Mei, she wasn't even a living being in the previous world. In the previous world, we thought she was reborn by Mother, and in a way, maybe she was, because it turns out that Xiao Mei's real identity, the real name that Mother whispered about her, was actually a satellite of Earth. But she says that her history is not as important. and she begs Shiki to save the chronophage. And so she teleports him to where the chronophage is. As Shiki sees the chronophage, he dives right into it, strangely not even getting evaporated in time. Maybe he's protected by the barrier that Xiaomei has. As he enters the chronophage body, he sees a whirlpool of wind. As the wind scatters, he sees an image of a creature or a person, that person being in the shape of a female being. A female being with a large with a large breasts as well as large amount of covers and large hair that floats. As she says, "Give back my time." Who is this being? Is this witch in a different timeline? I mean, she almost looks the same, except maybe not as large breasts. But yeah, it turns out that the inside of the chronophage actually is a sentinel being. The chronophage has been a female all along. And who is this female? And why is she so determined to give back the time? Well, Shiki may have to fight her in order to, well, make her see. I said it before, the last obstacles after Void and Eden's One, even though Eden's One and the Void are technically the same being, is the chronophage. So in a way, I guess this is the final antagonist. Or is it? You give me your thoughts if you have any.